Ladies and
Can you turn the
gentlemen,
volume off, please? Thank
fuck,
you.
you fucking piece of shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1 of the Football Central podcast. I'm your host, JJ. This is my co-host. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Alex.
Um,
Arsenal's the biggest club in London.
yeah, okay, buddy. So we're already starting with the bullshit.
Yeah, but we got a nice little 2014, 2015 Bayern kit.
Don't be flexing your jersey collection, bro. Your kit collection, bro.
Why
It's
not?
not tough. It's not tough. It's not tough. So today we have a few topics to go over. Obviously, introducing ourselves since this is episode 1. I'm JJ, 18 years old, and I'm a Chelsea fan. You know, the world champions. Up the world champion. It's the other side. It's the other side. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And you go ahead and introduce yourself as well.
I'm Alex. I'm 16, and I'm an Arsenal fan, and we're gonna win the league
Yeah, that's
and the UCL.
yeah. Okay.
One of them.
Okay.
We'll win one of the two.
That's not happening. Um. So we
So
have
who's your football lookalike? Yo,
mine.
why is
I
my phone
I
so
don't.
low?
I swear I don't look like anybody. Like I've thought about this before. Like I've seen those those videos where that one guy goes around and is like, who's your football looking like? Like I think about anyone who looks like me. I don't look like anybody. There's no one who looks like me. I'm like just different.
You're like a chopped Calafiore.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie, I'll take it. That guy's beautiful. That guy's beautiful.
So, for me, I would go with either Florian Wirtz or Moises Caicedo if he was white.
Yeah, see,
Those are my two comps.
we're already clip farming, so
I'm not clip farming. I'm dead serious.
that's just not. You don't look like Caicedo.
I have like a long head, and so does he. And then we also got the bleached. You know,
All right,
I
whatever.
look exactly like Caicedo.
First topic
Just
of the
different.
day. Our 24-25 team of the season. Now, we will mostly be talking Premier League on this podcast, but today this is World Team of the Season, so it has to do with Champions League. It has to do with everything. World football. So we're gonna start in goal. I have Allison. Who do you have?
Don't know.
Donnarumma. I don't mind the shout.
Alisson was injured all season, bro. My man, he was good. I would say Courtois better than Alisson. If it was purely based on ability, unfortunately it isn't. If it was purely based on ability, like genuinely not based on any trophies, I would probably say Courtois because they did technically win two. But just like if I'm having any goalkeeper in net for me for a game, I'm putting Courtois. But
And if I'm
just based on
having,
the
you know what?
season,
If I'm
I'm going
having any
Donnarumma.
goalkeeper, I'm having Club World Cup final Robert Sanchez. That's gonna be like folklore in like 3 years. It's like, oh, do you remember Club World Cup final Robert? Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with Donnarumma. You know, PSG are the best team in the world. Next we'll do fullbacks first, and then hit the center backs. So right back is Hakimi.
We're just doing the PSG duo. Let's be honest. Hakimi, Nuno Mensch.
Yeah, bro, don't say Nuno Mendes, bro. You're not Portuguese.
That's his name.
Nuno Mendes, bro. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes.
Do you say like Florian Wirtz?
I don't say Florian Wirtz. I say Florian Wirtz. I don't say Florian Wirtz. Like,
Yeah, but you don't say like. Yeah, I'm not saying like Nuno Mensch. You know, like. I'm
Bro,
just
like
saying
I'm
it
just gonna
correctly.
say them how they're said.
Alright,
How
you know
they're.
what? Go for that. Go for that. Go for that.
All
I'm just
right.
saying, don't judge me for saying his name right, bro.
Already getting lippy. I see. Yeah, Hakimi Nuno Menj. Fuck, I said it. It's like so. It's very fun to say Nuno Menj.
Just
Like
say
once
it.
you say it once, it's very hard not to say it.
Alright, center backs.
Center backs.
Virgil,
Um,
of course.
yeah, Virgil
Pacho.
and
My opinion.
I
My
think
opinion.
I think I think Loki. I take Kubarsi over Pacha. For what are we doing?
I didn't watch a single Barcelona game. Kubarsi's good, but he was not like that this season, at least as much as previous seasons.
He's
So
19 or whatever. This is his
previous
first season.
season. No, last year.
You're saying he was better last season than this season?
Yeah.
This season he was incredible. We're already clip farming, I see.
Not at all. No, he wasn't. He's not on Pacho level at all. I think their other center back was better.
Who? Inigo.
Inigo Martinez.
Yeah, that guy. I never
He was really
remember.
good.
I can't say his first name. Inigo.
Inigo?
But there's like the thing, you know, like the little thing over the N.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be like nya, and I can't.
No, but bro, you don't have to say his name.
Why don't I have to?
Like Nuno Mensch.
Oh. Well, I already said Nuno Mensch, so.
Okay, anyway. Moving
Um.
on.
So was
Wait,
it
so
Virgil?
what are
Was it
we
Virgil and
thinking for the
Pacho?
second?
Was it Virgil
Yeah,
and
let's
Pacho?
just do that.
Okay, that's fine.
CDM,
DM.
Vitinha,
Moise Caicedo.
the big 2-5.
Moises Caicedo. The
I mean,
best.
I still think Vitinha. I'll give you Caicedo. I
Bro,
still think Vitinha.
Vitinha
But
had team success. The best player at CDM was Moises Caicedo.
that's rage bait. You didn't see Vitinha then.
I saw him in the Club World Cup final. And he
Yeah,
got
bro, one
clobbered.
game.
He got absolutely eaten by Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo is the
Okay,
best
yeah.
ball-winning midfielder
No,
in the
I'll
world.
give it to you. I'll give it to you, but I'm sticking with Vitinha, but I'll give you that for the team.
The two, I would go 2 8s. I don't think there's been a 10 that's been like crazy this year.
Yeah.
Eights.
João Neves and Pedri.
Yeah, pretty
Light
simple.
work.
Pretty simple.
Light.
João Neves, special. You should come to Chelsea.
Would he ever downgrade?
Why is that? How is that a downgrade? PSG's
Going from PSG to your tiny club?
PSG's a tiny club. Chelsea's the biggest club in London. Hey, no,
It goes both ways.
You had it right the first time.
It goes both ways. It goes both ways.
There's no one over there.
Mi amigo.
Yeah, you know, Pedri top 3 in Ballon d'Or. João Neves top 10.
Left wing.
Rafinha. But like, they just fucking shifted him over to left wing. He's not really a left. He's a right winger, really.
And Mbappe's not a striker, but he played striker and he was great at striker. So, we're going team of the season. We're not going like build your starting 11. So if you're going team of the season, it's based on this season. He was a left winger. That's all he played, and he was phenomenal.
Yeah,
so I'm going
I get it.
Rafinha.
I'm just like kind of pissed that he's a left winger when he's really plays on the right. Right wing, Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Striker Dembele, Dembuz.
Usman. That's pretty easy.
Usman Dembele.
Ramène la coupe à la maison. Allez les bleus, allez.
Kylian Mbappe.
Comment il
I love how they
s'appelle?
hate. I love how they hate on like all the French players except like Conte. They just glaze him.
Comment il s'appelle? Conte, Engolo, Engolo, Conte. Cause like, no
I mean, you can't
Diego,
hate on him. You can't
no
hate on him.
Diego, no Diego.
Oh, Diego. Yeah.
Dude,
All right.
Conte is so fun,
That's the
man.
team of the season.
Um, we're gonna jump into the next topic. It's the next season predictions. So we're gonna start off. We have a bunch of different categories, but we're gonna start with the top five, which is basically the Champions League positions. Although I don't know if it will be this year because of the big reason why the top five was this year is because that coefficient, because of Chelsea winning the Conference League and Tottenham winning the Europa League. So
Does the Club World Cup count towards this season or next season?
the Club World Cup
Do you
doesn't
know?
count as UEFA coefficient though,
Why wouldn't it?
because it's
It's
FIFA and not UEFA.
oh, hold up. Nah, I was doing the I was doing this.
Oh.
All right. Let's,
So we're gonna start off with the top five. You can start if you want. If you want me to start, I'll start.
you go for it.
All right. And the champions are Liverpool until they prove you wrong, and they're in with Ekitike, so they're about to get a striker, like an actual striker, and
Ekitike is not like that.
you were gassing him up like 2 weeks ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you were. Stop lying.
I was not gassing him. What are you
You
talking
were
about?
gassing him up. You're like, oh my god, this guy's so good. You guys are so lucky. When Chelsea were in talks, I was talking about like Ekitike. He's like, oh, you guys are lucky, man. Bro just
When
hits
were you
gold.
ever in talks for him?
Chelsea?
I do not remember you guys ever being in talks.
Bro has goldfish
Anyway.
memory. Bro has goldfish memory.
Anyway,
Liverpool
I
won.
he's okay. He's not like a chance finisher though. He's more of like a,
They don't need a chance finisher. They have Mo
on
Salah.
the ball striker. That's true.
Liverpool,
Voila.
Arsenal, Arsenal too because second place club.
Hilarious.
Chelsea, City, Newcastle. I think that's basically everybody's top five. I mean, not like in that order, but all those clubs.
Yeah.
No one really has anyone else.
Unless you're a United fan.
Yeah, unless you're delusional. I mean, there's Villa shouts, but
Nah.
it's whatever.
I don't think Villa are gonna be even close.
You go next.
Let's go. We already know who the champions are.
Alright. No, we don't.
Mikel Arteta finally got his striker. It's over. It's over for the league. So first place obviously Arsenal. Second place, I'm gonna go City above Liverpool. Still.
Crazy.
It's very close for me. It's very close. It can go either way. It's just like Arne Slot is good. He is proven to a degree. He also was there for one season. And they didn't have a lot of adversity. They had barely any injuries. They had no refereeing issues, and pretty much nobody was like in the running against them. I'm not gonna say it wasn't because they were amazing, because they're very good, but like there was nobody that was like fit enough and on form enough to actually challenge for the title. So I don't know if I trust Arne Slot in an actual title race yet, So I would say they get third. City gets second. I trust Pep, and Arsenal finish first. Then fourth, I have Newcastle above Chelsea. Again, they had a slow start last year, so I think they're gonna fix that up, and they're gonna. I mean, it's just consistency for me. I think they're a more well-rounded team. Um, so I just don't think there's a way they could. I mean, they just brought in Malanga as well, so I think they're definitely going to be very good.
I think for the Liverpool thing, I kind of get you. Like this season or last season or whatever you want to call it was
Hmm.
very weak in terms of like everyone but Liverpool was pretty subpar on their standards, except for Newcastle because
There were a
you
lot of injuries though. I'm not going to say they won because like I'm not saying that at
yeah
all, but you think about second was Arsenal. We had a ton of injuries. Saka was injured for a while. Odegaard was injured for a while. Havertz was injured for a bunch. Jesus, Gabriel was injured at the end of the season. Um, then you got City, right? Um, I mean, the Ballon d'Or winner was out for the whole season. Holland had a short little stretch that he was out as well. KDB was out to start the season, so that was, or I don't know if it was to start the season, but like early on in the season. And then Chelsea as well. I mean, Palmer was out for a bit, and
and it wasn't really
I
the
think,
same after he came
yeah, he
back.
wasn't really the same. He was kind of like
He was
struggling through the injuries.
yeah.
So I mean, they didn't have a bunch, but like Palmer and Caicedo are like their key players, and
We had a bunch of defensive injuries though. We were
that's true. That's true.
rotating
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Fofana. Colwell got injured a bunch of times. Obviously, Reece James got injured for
Yeah.
short stints.
Yep. So I'm not gonna say they won because of the injuries, but it definitely played a factor in it, and that made it so it wasn't a close title race.
Yeah. Um, I would like to explain why, because a lot of people might ask why I have Chelsea over City. Obviously, there's bias in there, like Alex's with Arsenal. There's
No
obvious.
bias.
All right. There's obviously bias everywhere, but I just think that with a striker that I've seen so far that can finish chances as João Pedro or Liam Delap, whatever. Nicholas Jackson's just not the guy moving forward. Um, but with a striker that can finish chances, it's like that was our main problem. Other than our defense, which I think will get better because we just have young players, and a lot of the defensive errors were also goalkeeping errors, and um, a lot of the defensive errors were also goalkeeping errors. So if Robert Sanchez or whoever we have playing goalie, Mike Penders, Philip Jorgensen, if they tighten up, then I think it's it's a big ask for Robert Sanchez to tighten up, but we saw what he did in that final. I mean, if he could just channel that for a few weeks, we could be in such a big advantage in points over a lot of teams that even if we slip down, it won't matter as much. And then City, I just like I don't know if an ACL injury is very big, especially for a ball carrying midfielder like Rodri. It's hard for them to come back from that. I just need to see him hit stride to be that midfield anchor again. But the City prediction is basically only on speculation because I don't think they made the right signings this year. There's the only one they made was Reinders. I think that was a good signing. Nori is alright.
Hey, Nori.
Nori's alright, but like he played at Wolves. Like that's not really like if you're standing out at Wolves, it's not really that hard. And then Cherokee, I just don't think's a good fit. Um, hopefully we won't come back
Robot
to this
system. Yeah.
episode and flame myself. Hopefully, I mean actually, hopefully I do because I do like Cherokee. I hope he does well, but I don't think he's gonna do well. Um, but yeah, I just don't think they made the right improvements to their squad to justify a higher position. And then Rodri obviously is a question mark. All right. Next topic of the next season predictions is our player of the season. Who do we think's gonna? Who do you think's gonna hit that player of the season? I'll go first.
Got it on hand actually, so I'll go first.
Oh, sorry. You got your little visit Rwanda patch.
This man right here. Yeah, this is Rwanda.
Have you seen those Instagram posts where it's like Chelsea's insignia? It's like Club World Cup, or like, and then it's like Liverpool got the Champions League.
No, I haven't, and I don't want to.
And then Arsenal visit Rwanda on it.
Chelsea Club World Cup party, Liverpool Premier League party, Arsenal Thomas party.
Yeah, bro.
I've seen those. Those are funny. I can't even lie.
You can't speak about Thomas Partey anymore. He's someone that's not mentioned anymore. Fucking guy. Do I have his thing? Okay, I have his soundboard muted. This guy. Player of the season, you said Saka. I have who was it that I had? Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah.
That's such a bad prediction that you actually forgot that you predicted.
No. I don't think that it'll be because we won. Like, I think there's players that might have like better overall, like more successful seasons, but I think Cole Palmer's just gonna be on fire. I remember I said because he's gonna still score goals, especially if he plays in that free role in the front three, like he did against PSG. Like, if he plays there, I hope Maresca takes the hint. But if he plays there, he'll score his goals like he did 2 seasons ago. And with the striker that can finish his chances, it's kind of just over. He's getting the double for the next 3 years at least.
I do want to add a quick segment. I know it wasn't part of the plan, but I was going to say bounce back player of the year.
Oh, like comeback player?
Like a player that kind of struggled last year, but I think is going to rebound.
Yeah.
I'll go first here. It's not biased. Like, I'm dead serious. It's genuine, like, just ball knowledge and, like, perception of different things. Martin Odegaard. I'm not saying he's going to be fantastic. I'm not saying he's going to be back to even 2 years ago form. But, I mean, the big issue last year was he had to drop back. And I've talked about this a lot with Zubamendi, what Zubamendi helps with. Odegaard had to drop back to receive the ball from the center backs, to receive the ball from Raya. Now he can stay up because Zubamendi's so composed, he's so good on the ball, that he can just win the ball or get the ball and bring it up himself. So Odegaard doesn't have to drop back, and that leaves him with more time, because when he's dropping back and then he gets up, I mean, the whole team is already back.
Yeah,
versus
it gives you guys more numbers.
When Zubamendi plays it up, it's like, yeah, we have numbers.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. You guys didn't really have that, because Rice was playing in that before when you guys, because you guys were playing like Rice, Marino, Odegaard, right? For a little bit in that midfield, or no?
It was mostly Partey, the CDM.
No, but
and
like when you
Rice and.
Oh, right, because Marino was injured when he came. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I thought maybe it was 2 years ago with because I remember Rice playing in that like regista role where he would carry the ball up, but that wasn't his best position.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's playing box to box as an 8,
which is perfect.
Yeah. For me, I have to think now. You put me on the spot here. Bounce back player this season.
I've got all day.
Bounce back player this season. I don't want to say a Chelsea player.
And you could kind of go. There's a pretty basic one here. You seem to think he's not going to bounce back, but it's kind of basic.
Who?
Rodri.
Who? Say that?
Rodri.
Oh, Rodri. That doesn't really count though. He was just injured all year. I want a player that was like not as good and is gonna come back to
Okay.
form. I'm kind of thinking like maybe like, you know what? I believe in Luis Diaz. He's gonna solidify that left wing role. Cause him and Gakpo are kind of like sharing that.
I think Gakpo's better at the moment.
I think I really rate Luis Diaz. I rated him before he came when he was at Porto. He was banging in goals. And I really was excited for him to come. He was good for a year. He wasn't really I mean, he was actually, I think, not last year, but the year before. That year that Palmer came to Chelsea. In like the first 3-4 months, he was in like Ballon d'Or shouts, if I'm not mistaken, because he was just killing it. But
Yeah.
you know, yeah, I really hope Luis Diaz. That's my pick for comeback player of the season.
I don't hate that.
Next, we got young player of the season. So starting this, I think it starts the season 21. I think that's the criteria. Start the season at 21 or 23. It's one of those.
I think it's 24.
No, it's either 21 or 20. I think it's you have to start the season at 23. I think that's what it is.
20. Okay. I mean, I know it's kind of old because like I saw Saliba in there and I was like, why is Saliba there?
And I'm not gonna pick like just a
I
good
feel like
player
he's a little
who's
older.
young. Yeah, I don't want to pick a good player who's young on a
Yeah, I'm not gonna go like Saliba would be kind of basic. I don't even know if he fits anymore, but
I like what's bro's name from Lewis Miley. I really like Lewis Miley from Newcastle, and I think he could break out into that midfield. Over like a
Max Dowman. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's not gonna get the game time. When he does get, I think he's gonna be kind of like how Nwaneri was this year, where in his limited game time he's gonna be amazing, but he's just not gonna get a ton of game time because he's 15. I'm gonna go with Miles Lewis Skelly. He was a finalist this year.
Who won it this year?
I believe it was Morgan Rogers. I could be wrong.
That's fair. I don't mind the pick. I feel like Lewis Skelly had a shot, but I felt like he was more of like a
He didn't win.
rise.
He didn't play the whole season.
I felt like he had the better rise, like coming as like an academy player. You know.
Well, that's what I'm.
Did you know
So I think he's gonna be even better this year.
You know he got booked before he even played a Premier League game.
I did know that he got booked on the bench. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. But yeah, going back to Lewis Miley. Sorry. He scored.
Oh, it was Gravenberch.
It was? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. How old is Gravenberch? I swear he's been. This is why
He's
I
like
think
22. He's like 22.
This is why I think
they should make it 21.
That's what I'm saying. Because Gravenberch has been around for so long. Like I've heard his name since like 2020. That's 5 years. Like Foden won it back to back. They should do that thing.
I think they should do the thing with the golden boy where like you can't win it back to back, or you can't win it twice. Because like if you've already won the youth player of the season, or young player of the season, whenever, like
you're not really a young player.
You're not a rising star anymore.
Yeah, you're just a star.
You're already established.
Um.
And now, do I think Louis Skelly's established. Yeah. But I think he's gonna take it up a notch. He's gonna get to
Well,
that like really good form,
well, do
and
you
he's gonna
think
be
that
like top 5 combos, which
do
I
you
think he already is. But
do you think that Skelly stays in the team this whole year?
yeah, yes.
You think if Kala comes back,
I rate Calafiore. He came back already, and he didn't get in the team. I really like him. I think Arteta will try to play him. Um,
I think
but
Kala, I
there's
think,
there's no shot he starts for a majority of the games.
I
I
think
think I think Lewis Kelly
I
100%
rate
starts.
Kala. I don't know. I think Arsenal played him in the wrong place. I think Kala is more of a left-sided center back in a back three. That's what he did at the Euros. That's what got him his like people who watch Serie A.
So it was also Bologna.
Yeah, people who watch Serie A knew of Calafiori, but the Euros is where everyone was like, "This guy's good." Like he was amazing in the Euros.
He's definitely more of a left center back than a left back. I get that, but I mean, he is really good on the ball, so I don't dislike him playing left back.
I just don't think he has the um.
But he is.
Res-
I mean, he is never getting in that
I
center back
just think
room that we
he's
have.
not the type of fullback that Arteta wants. Arteta, like, he's not
We
as
like dual winners.
he doesn't
That's
have
our thing.
that attacking like he can go up, but he's not like that type of player. He's more of just like a sit back, like a. I wouldn't say. I'd say like Aspilicueta, but if Aspi was better on the ball, and if he was worse at defending.
What are you even saying, bro?
Like that's what I think
Anyway,
Calafiori is. Like Calafiori is kind of just like a sit back center back, like a old school fullback that's good on the ball. He doesn't go bombing forward like most of these guys nowadays,
he can
or
though,
inverting
like he
in the
did against
midfield.
City.
Yeah, but that's like it's like rare for him. Next,
I mean, he did it. He did it a lot more this season. Like, he also scored against PSV. In the first leg in the absolute beating. He scored a nice goal.
but I
So
just think that's
he
not
he comes up sometimes.
that's just like not his best attribute. He's better at
Yeah, I get
sitting.
that. I get that.
Yeah. Next we have signing of the season. Now I know who
For
you
next
want.
year,
Yeah, I know who you want to say, but let me just tell you, it's not confirmed yet. I'll still let you get it off, but that's why I'm not gonna pick him.
I'm gonna go with Victor Gyökeres.
There we
I
go.
don't want to be completely biased.
I think every single player. Yeah, you've had Saka, Skelly, Gilker, all Arsenal. What are we doing?
No, I didn't even think about that. Okay,
What are we?
so, but no, you have shouts for all of them. So
No,
first
fair,
off,
but like.
I start off with saying Arsenal winning the league. Obviously, we've struggled, but like we fixed our main issue with a striker. We also fixed another big issue with getting a like composed CDM, and then if we go out and get Eze as well, like we fixed our 3 biggest issues in a club that finished second. I know we finished second 3 years in a row, but let's not act like that's a horrible thing. It's not good. It's not a trophy. It doesn't do anything. But winning, or not winning, but getting second means you are close. We were within 5 points twice. You know what I mean?
Are you
So
here? Let me
we
ask
were
you.
within a game 2 seasons ago, or if you want to say last season, if you're talking the previous season is right now, then literally against City in the title race, we were within a game.
Are you happy with second place finishes? Like,
No.
are you no?
Okay, well, here's the thing. This year, yes. With how many injuries we had,
No,
and
fair, fair.
I'm not trying to be like excuses, but I feel like with how many injuries we had, we could have been way lower. I mean, like we have more quality than Spurs, but like you saw how far they dropped. They're obviously not a 17th. Quality wise, they're not 17th. They had so many injuries, and that set them back a lot. But to be able to fight how we did, we still made a quarterfinal. I mean, or a semifinal. So I don't, and then we made a semifinal Carabao Cup as well. So I don't hate this season, but next season is not okay. This season, I'm okay with it. Next year, when we have a striker, absolutely I will not allow it. And Arteta needs to go if we don't win a trophy next year, barring like our whole team gets injured. You know what I mean? Because you can't
Barring a
control that.
plane crash.
Yeah. Okay. Liverpool.
Signing of the season for me is gonna
My
be
fault. I shouldn't have said Liverpool. My fault.
um.
Gotta apologize.
That's tough.
I don't want to
I think
get hate for that.
I think what I've said for the last few times was João Pedro, but I don't think I don't think finishing third is like I've changed my mindset. I don't think finishing third gives you enough like points to be signing of the season. And
Especially considering they got fourth this
yeah,
year.
so
You know
I
what I
think
mean? So
that if and I do think Liverpool's gonna win, and so barring that, Florian Wirtz. I mean, it's kind of basic. He's the most expensive guy,
yeah.
but
If they
it's
win the league, he's gonna have to
yeah,
be
yeah,
great.
yeah.
So
So like, that's I have them winning the league, so he's my signing of the season.
if you dropped last year's team into this next season, I don't think there's a shot Liverpool win it. So that's why I'm saying like I get that shout and I kind of agree with it because they're gonna need players to step up. And Salah is an amazing player, obviously, and I'm gonna say he is getting older, but that doesn't mean he's gonna fall off a cliff. If you think he's gonna fall off a cliff, I mean, whoa, yeah, I mean, but people have been saying he's gonna fall off a cliff for ages, and he hasn't. So,
You
um,
gotta fix that glare, buddy.
let me move that down a little bit. People are saying Mo Salah is gonna fall off for ages, and it hasn't happened. So
I think that what Liverpool are missing,
you
or
need Verts.
what they were missing, was a creator like Wirtz, because Salah just wasn't affecting the game anymore. I mean, he's like
Towards the
30.
end of the season, yeah.
He's like 32, 33. Like, he's not gonna. He's a winger. He's not gonna be able to dictate the game like he once did. Like, be able to make those runs in behind. He's just in the right place at the right time every time, and he's scoring goals, getting assists, right? But with Wirtz, he is there, and he can be that sort of spark plug in that midfield that can dictate play in the front, in the attacking third. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
Next,
Um. Yeah.
next we have an underperforming team. Now, we have our full Premier League predictions. We're probably gonna post that on socials soon, or it might be posted when this video is already out. But I do have Wolves going down, so I think Wolves is gonna
For what? Oh, underperforming?
yeah, underperforming team. I think it's gonna be Wolves. I think Wolves, or actually no, I'm gonna say Brentford because I do think when they lose in Buemo, which will happen eventually, they're just not gonna. And Norgard, like I get Flecken's good, but I don't think they're gonna be. Didn't
So I've said Nottingham Forest before, but I've changed my mind a little bit. I do still think they're gonna not be close to as good as last year, assuming the lawsuit goes how it's expected to go and Tottenham, get Gibbs White. I just don't see a way um that they could be as good as last year with a older Chris Wood, losing Alonga and then losing Morgan Gibbs-White. They still have some good players, right? Still have Hudson Odoi, right? Um,
Cobham's very young,
good,
man.
good center back room, but I think their manager is what makes it where I can't
You don't
say
like
they'll
Nuno? You don't like? Oh,
really
oh no,
underperform.
you do like
No,
Nuno?
I love Nuno. I
Okay.
think he's a great manager. So I think that's what's going to keep them
Also,
doing really well.
With Brentford losing Thomas Frank, that's why I have another. That's another
That's
one.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So I'll say my underperforming team in the season is actually going to be Fulham. Kind of weird, but I just they were pretty good this year. They were kind of in that Europe race, and I just don't think they're going to be close. I think they're going to be like
Bottom half.
lower mid table.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'll get close to relegation, but
And I know people might say that
Wolves,
like,
Wolves, I agree with. I think they're gonna get relegated as well. I mean, you already said it, so I kind of want to
yeah.
go away from that.
I think the reason people might say that like, oh, Brentford, you can't say they're underperforming because they lost players. That's not really underperforming, but I think their players that they have now just aren't gonna do as good as they did last year. I think without Embuemo there, Flecken's gonna be hard pressed to make more saves that he might not be able to. Like Flecken was great this year.
Yeah, he had a phenomenal season.
He was great, but without the help that he was getting up front, he's not going to be able to save them in games that
I mean, I still think
Wissa.
Wissa's pretty good.
Yeah, I just don't think he's. I think him and Embuemo were just
He
like
can't carry it himself.
Yeah, exactly. He needs
Yeah.
someone else alongside him, and they haven't provided that for him yet. So unless they do that, I think that's a big underperformance.
That's fair, yeah.
And then last section in this section, if that makes sense.
Segment.
In this segment is the surprise team of next season.
You want to go first, or do you?
Yeah, I will go first. I think that Sheffield will or not Sheffield, Sunderland. Now this is pretty basic, but I like their drive. Like I know they lost Job, but they have to do something with that money that they got.
They have, yeah. They've gotten a lot of stuff.
So I think that they'll be better than a lot of the teams that done the same thing in the last, like Nottingham Forest. When they came up, they spent so much money on just older players that are better, and I think they're gonna follow along in that same line of Forest, like staying up and then keep rising. And obviously Sunderland's a team that hasn't been in the Premier League since I think 2016-17. So they're hard pressed to stay. And the Derby games, Sunderland Newcastle are gonna go crazy.
Yeah, Newcastle,
man.
yeah.
And I just like Sunderland, man. I think they're a fun team.
Yeah, no, I don't hate that. I really wanna switch it up, but I think I'm probably gonna go with Sunderland as well. I mean, my issue with Leeds is the manager. He's a championship manager in my opinion. Talent-wise, though, I mean, regardless of manager, I think they'll stay up. I think they'll get 17th. Another one though, I want to go back to the underperforming is Crystal Palace. I've seen a lot of people saying they're gonna go up. First season in Europe, we've seen it time and time again.
Are they still in Conference League, or did they get back up to Europa League?
I think they're gonna stay in Conference League. Regardless, though, they don't have the squad depth to not play like Chelsea. The thing for Chelsea was you guys have 50 players, so you could build 4 different teams. You know what I mean? Versus obviously Palace don't have that, so they're gonna struggle. And they're in a European competition. It's not like Chelsea. Chelsea are a big club, as much as I don't like them. They are a big club. The Conference League while it's cool to win it, it's not important. It's not like super important for them. Um, because they already have European success. They've won a Europa League. We don't need to talk about the final. They've won 2 UCLs, right? So they already have
Champions
European
of Europe,
success.
you'll never sing that.
We will actually next year. Um, but like they're actually going to take the Conference League seriously, so that's going to put some wear and tear, and that's going to make them worse. They're also losing Eze most likely, so um, that's going to be a big dip for them. But yeah, with the team, I think it's going to overperform. I'll go with Sunderland as well. I think they could get 14th maybe.
All
It's a
right.
bit high, but I think they could be really good.
And for the last segment of the day, we have this or that. So, I asked ChatGPT for 10 different debates on players, and we're going to say which one we'd rather have. I have 20 here, but some of them are just like very basic that I don't feel like doing. And there's more like, some of these are nice and I like them. All right. First one we're gonna do. This is a big one. Erling Haaland or Harry Kane?
Current,
Yeah,
current. I guess there's no other debate.
yeah.
Um,
If you want to
this is
think,
actually a tough one.
I'm gonna say Harry
Normally,
Kane.
you would think immediately. I feel like normally you would like immediately go Holland, but if you dive a little bit deeper, you know what I mean. Kane had a phenomenal season. He's probably, I mean, I have him 10th in Ballon d'Or. Um, he won a trophy for once. And Holland underperformed this season. I mean, he was still fantastic to start the year, but he underperformed. He was injured for a little bit. That doesn't change that he was still underperforming. Um, and I think this might be crazy to say, but I think KDB carried him. And I'm not saying he's not a good striker. I'm not saying he's not a good striker. He is a great striker. I mean, he scored 50 goals in a league campaign. If you put Havertz up top, you put Nicholas Jackson up top. Obviously, they're not doing that. So I'm not like taking away from him. But when you have KDB, he's probably most people's and he's in most people's all-time Prem 11. If he's not, he's your fourth midfielder. Um, he's an amazing player. So I think he created so many chances. Do I think that their midfield is still going to be good? Yeah, but they don't have that like KDB. They have Cherokee. If
When
Cherokee,
did this become a KDB debate? This is Haaland or
it's not a
Kane?
KDB debate. I'm just saying. I'm saying they won't have that like elite passer unless Cherokee becomes like what he really can be with his full potential, which we both agree it's going to be hard for him to do that at Chelsea, which makes me say that Kane is a better player since like Holland doesn't. I don't know if Holland's going to be able to do that on his own. As we saw, KDB was out for a little bit, and he's just older. He's not as good. So with that, Holland struggled, and we saw that for the first time when KDB wasn't elite, Holland wasn't elite anymore. So that's just my take. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Kane.
Yeah, I have Kane also. I just think Kane's just a better footballer. You
Mm-hmm.
need less to build around him. That's what I always take into account. I think that if you need a system and you just there, then you're not as good of a player as the person who
Yeah, I
can
feel like you
create
could
for
put
himself.
Kane anywhere, and he's just gonna
Yeah,
be fantastic. Which
yeah.
you could say the same for Holland, but it's just on a
I've
different
you
level.
can, but that's just because there's on big teams at least because there's always good passers on a good team, at least one. So I think that with the way that Kane scores. I'm not saying he's a better finisher. I think Haaland's the better finisher out of the two. Just pure finishing.
Yeah.
But it's not that big a difference. It's close. And Kane's off the ball and hold up play is just so much better than Haaland's.
I see that.
Next we got these are some of them. One of them says Ter Stegen or Courtois. Like, bro, what are we doing?
In 2025.
I like this one. This one's a bit
Go ahead.
weird. It's Benjamin Šeško versus Rasmus Højlund. It's interesting. No, I swear it's interesting.
It's not close. It's not close. It's not close. Don't even get me started.
I think it's interesting.
I would put 300 strikers ahead of Rasmus Højlund. I would put
That's crazy.
your local
300.
Sunday League backup striker over
Alright.
Højlund.
Alright, bro.
Not obviously professional footballers are way better, but you know what I mean? Like, he's not good at all. He didn't have, like, I've watched a good amount of United games this season. He didn't have, like, normally you have a player that was kind of bad. You know, I don't know who to say. I mean, maybe you go Sancho. He wasn't amazing. I'm just trying to think of Chelsea players. Madueke, you know, both of them did not have fantastic seasons. But they had moments where they showed something. I've not seen anything from Rasmus Højlund besides him trying to look tough, doing the little, like, you scored like 8 league goals.
But to
as a
be
striker.
fair to Højlund in this debate, Šeško only had like
The ice
11.
shot. There's an ice cream shot. He had 13.
13. Okay, but that's
ice cream shot. I heard it. Yeah.
there's there's not that big a difference between their goal scoring tally.
Ali, maybe. One has Bruno.
I mean, that's what
Yikes,
came
man.
up. That's what came up here. I just thought it was interesting to debate. I don't think Højlund.
I think it's Šeško, and it's not close at all. I mean,
I don't
I think-
dislike Højlund because I think he could still be good. He's still young. But,
yeah, he is young. Yeah, I think a lot of people forget that.
like, how am I? Like, what are we gonna do on a Coop Miners versus Fratesi debate, bro? Like,
Who
what-
minus?
Like,
He's
there's
kind of buns. He's kind of buns.
There's nothing to talk about there. Just like,
You did get carried by Yildiz.
this one's cool. Bono versus Magnan.
Mine, yeah.
You sure? I don't think so. I
Mhm.
like Bono. I'll take Bono. Bono, I get he's in Saudi, but World Cup, I think he was goalkeeper of the tournament in the World Cup. And he was also goalkeeper of the tournament at the Club World Cup just recently. If he comes back,
He's good.
if he comes back
He's
to Europe,
good.
I think he's a top 5 goalkeeper in Europe if he comes back.
I just feel like Magnan has kept Milan in so many different games.
Yeah, but
It's always a fun thing for me to think about. Like, he's French, and he plays for the biggest Italian team, and then Donnarumma is a goalkeeper who's Italian, and he plays for the biggest French team. It's just kind of fun.
He did play for AC Milan for a while.
No, I know. I'm just saying currently,
Yeah.
but I think I don't know. I rate Magnan really high
I take
for
Bono
both French
here.
and Milan.
I really rate Bono. I think we had links with him at Chelsea right after the World Cup before he went to Saudi.
You had links with Magnan too.
Yeah, but that was more like I would have rather Bono. I think Magnan is just
Okay.
like
Fair.
because Bono took him and like I get Hakimi's good, but a right back isn't an X factor player like a goalkeeper
He is.
is. Like
Hakimi is an X Factor player.
no, I
What?
mean I mean no, I mean like in the sense that he a
Bam.
right back alone can't get you far in a tournament. Whereas in
True, true,
a
true, true, true.
goalkeeper alone, if you have like average players and a really like a top class goalkeeper, that can take you far, and that's what he did with Morocco in the 2022 World Cup.
Morocco don't have average players though.
Half of their team is shit. They have they have what?
They had so many good performers.
What? They had Hakimi, and then they have what's that one center back at Aguerd? Like that guy's average. They have what's his name?
I mean, I see your point, but I think a lot of them stepped up.
Yeah,
So I don't think it
like
was.
Amrabat was good, but he's an average player. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I
I'll take
think a lot of them stepped up in the.
I like this one. I really don't know how this guy's been playing opposed to the other guy, but it's Pau Torres versus Levi Colwell. I really don't know how Pau Torres has been playing lately.
I mean, I would go Colwell probably.
I would too, just because he's younger.
He's been good recently. I have questions, but he's been good.
I think that Colwell just needs like a rock beside him, and he will be top 5 because I think in the Premier League he has the best from the back line. He has the best line breaking balls. He can send a ball. He's sent so many balls into Palmer that have created chances for us that just haven't been finished.
Robert Sanchez.
Yeah, that PSG. Too. Our back line, like Robert Sanchez, gets a lot of flack for his ball playing ability, but he's not bad on the ball. Like, like same with Colwell, but that's just because it never amounts to anything just because we have no one to finish it. Like, you give it to Palmer and he's a good player, but you can't just expect Palmer to get
you can't expect a Cam to be like
you can't expect Palmer to get on the halfway line, turn and just run towards the goal and score every time. That's not. I mean, it happens sometimes. It happened versus PSG. He played that ball over the top for the second goal, but
they had the threat. They had the threat of João Pedro.
Exactly.
Versus
Nicholas Jackson, who's no one's marking that guy. They just have 17 people on Palmer at once. Like it's.
Yeah. He's not scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah.
Pau Torres, I just think is just a solid center back. Like I don't think he's bad, but he's just not. Like he doesn't have a quality that's outstanding. I think Colwell's line breaking balls are outstanding. Next, like these are. Like, I'm sorry, but these are all terrible. Like, dude, Ryan Cherokee versus Fabio
just do one
Carvalho.
more.
Like, what is
do
that?
one more.
Let's do... I like this one. Jude Bellingham versus Jamal Musiala.
FIFA 26 cover athletes.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Cole Palmer has a good one. Edition. Did you see that?
I did not see that. Congrats to him, man. That is pretty cool.
They should call it like the Chili edition or like the Ice Age edition or something. That'd be cool.
When you said chili, I immediately thought of like the beans, like a food dish chili.
Oh, chili. Okay.
I would probably go Jude. I love Musiala, obviously. You know what I mean? I got the Bayern kit. That doesn't mean I'm a Bayern fan, but I do like Bayern. I like some of their players, right? But Jude Bellingham. Why did I say it like that? Jude has, yeah. Jude has shown obviously not throughout one season, but like throughout his multiple seasons, he's shown he can do everything you want from him. I mean, he was playing as an 8. He can play as an 8. He can play as a 10. He can, he can do everything. He can score bicycle kicks.
Oh, bicycle kicks. Oh.
It was not. It was lucky a super overrated bicycle kick, but
Dude, I
and he
remember when
scored
I
it.
first I
So
remember when I first saw that, I was like that's cool, but like
he
um
scored a goal though. He put it in the back of the net.
yeah, a goal's a goal. Doesn't have to look
Hmm.
pretty. Um I don't know. This one's very tough for me. I think I have a
Jude
very
Bellingham is no Garnacho.
Dude, I have a bias towards players that look good. Not okay. Hold on. Players that look good on the ball.
Why you clip for me?
No, players that look good on the ball. Like that's why I have
Oh, I feel
like
yeah,
you know what I mean. So like
yeah.
I
So you
think
would
I
say
want to say
Musiala?
Musiala because just the way that he gets past people. Like Jude, like I'm sorry, but Jude can't do what Musiala does with the ball. Like Jude can do all the right things, but Jude will never have that where he can just go through everyone.
Yeah.
I think
No, I
that,
I agree.
but Jude also. That's why I think it's tough because Jude can play anywhere, and that
Yeah,
might
you
that's
can you
just more
can plug and play him.
it's just more valuable. Jude's more valuable. I think Musiala's better. That's what I think.
I actually disagree. I think he's more valuable and better, but I mean I like Musiala, so I don't hate your take, but
So
I'm gonna
yeah,
have to respectfully disagree.
I think that Musiala. I think if you plug Jude into that Bayern team, he doesn't do the same things that Musiala does. I think that if you plug Musiala into that Real Madrid team, that Musiala does things that Jude can't do to take that team to the next level. You know what I mean? It's not a big difference, but there's just that X factor that like Jude has the clutch moments, right, Mister himself, but um it's very hard for someone to do what Musiala does. Like, if I can think of players that does what Musiala does, I think of Hazard, Neymar, like players that change games with the touch of a ball. Jude Bellingham has to have a bit of time. Musiala can just
Jude
like
Bellingham scored a 118th minute winner for me in a 3-6 comeback in Foot Champs. So he's better. I gotta go eat dinner. So
Anyways, guys,
let's
thank you
wrap
for
it up. Yeah,
watching.
I'm coming.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Subscribe. Let us know how we did in the comments below. Subscribe to the
And let
shuffles.
me know if I look like Verts or White Caicedo. Because I think I do, but nobody else thinks I do.
Subscribe to this or follow the socials. We'll leave
Yeah,
it
I
all
heard
in the
you.
we'll leave it all in the description below. And thank you for tuning in.
Yep.